Good day, my name is Dred, and welcome to Miss Valley Entertainment News. And here is my reaction to a video I have not even watched yet. This is by Yellow Flash 2, and it's entitled, "We're Done. Gamers Call for Boycott of Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet, and Witcher 4. So we're going to take a look at this, see what it's all about. I'm going to give you my honest and first-hand reaction. And we'll have some discussions about it down below, hopefully in the comments. Let's go.
Naughty Dog is cooked, at least on this game. A couple of funny things that have happened over the past couple of days. People have been losing their minds over the criticism of this game, which I find incredibly funny because, once again, it proves a point. They're very loud on social media, very aggressive on social media.
But are they loud and aggressive with their wallets and their spending power? Is that what he's going to say? Let's find out.
But they can't even drum up enough people to fix the ratios on any of these trailers.
That's fair. Yeah.
Now, maybe they could on some of the smaller ones, but the big ones, I don't think so. They're trying, though, but it's not happening. So, update on the dislikes. As you can see, 152,000 to 63,000 likes. This is the Naughty Dog trailer where the comments are turned off, by the way.
Yeah. Anybody else find that a little bit sus when you put out a trailer for your new game with the big reveal coming during the Game Awards, and your actual trailer has the comments turned off? They don't want people to comment on it. They don't want to know what the buying public has to say about the trailer for their game. Is there any way you could spin that to... How do you spin that good? Well, they don't want to hear from the right-wing lunatics that are all out there on the internet. I guess if you're a complete left-wing lunatic, you could say that and maybe believe it. But honestly, taking politics out of this, is there any way you could spin this as a good move and something smart by Naughty Dog? Or does this seem sus as hell?
However, when you switch to the Sony one, which seems to be a little bit more active, you have a much bigger dislike ratio. 219,000 to 89,000 likes.
Now, does that mean more Sony fans dislike this, or just more people watch the Sony one? I don't... That's interesting. Are more PlayStation fans reacting to this game than PC fans? Are more PlayStation fans finding this game not what they want than PC fans? I don't have the answers, but the numbers are quite different. Interesting.
Likes. So, where are all these loud people calling everybody incels and all that shit on social media? Surely there's enough of them that can fix this ratio. Clearly, they're the ones that are right. Like, Esmond Gold put out pretty sensible videos and tweets on this, I would say. In fact, what was really funny was he put out a video talking about why he thinks, all right, let's settle down on The Witcher 4, but yeah, this game sucks. Like, he said to be optimistic about Witcher 4. And this...
My opinion, you're fully allowed to be optimistic about The Witcher 4. I would just caution people to be aware of the things that have been said about the company, their hiring practices, the activist companies that they're hiring to come in and talk to them about what should be included in their games. And to be aware, if you don't like that kind of thing, there still is a very good chance it is going to be in the game. So be aware of that. And my caution to you would be, even if you're a big fan of the Witcher series and you're pumped about the trailer you saw, please don't pre-order the game, because you might regret it still. It has happened before where big franchises have just not worked out, or something has happened to their game. You bought it, you're like, oh God, why did I buy that? Right? What did they do to my franchise? And if you're very hesitant over this, then I would say wait a week or two after it comes out. Watch people play it, watch people react to it, and then make your decision. That's what I would say. That's a rational approach, I think, nowadays in gaming. But it does not mean you can't be excited over the trailer. I'm personally not. But I'm allowing others to be. That's fine. I allow others to have their own opinion. Don't be one of those people whose everyone's opinion must match yours or you attack them. That's not cool. But The Witcher 4, we'll see.
Service, YouTube, Y2, or whatever his name is on Twitter, got a viral tweet trying to make fun of how he looks, but then everyone saw what he looks like. It's funny. Talk about throwing stones in glass houses.
Okay.
All that guy does is sit on and talk about his LBGT colored Warhammer figures all day.
No idea who that is.
Like
no idea.
Mean Grums and Asmongold, all this shit. How come you couldn't get this fixed? And it's not just this one. It's also this one. This is the Game Awards trailer. Even this one's ratioed.
Yeah, 2.7 to 12.
And here's another one I found from GameSpot. Even this one's ratioed.
0.3 to 6.1. Yeah.
Clearly
not what gamers are wanting to see. And they're reacting to that. And clearly, I would say pretty clearly, Naughty Dog realized that was going to be the reaction and so turned off the comments on the trailer as they released it. It's hard not to see what they've done and say they knew.
Clearly, something is going on here. And all of these video game devs should be paying attention.
True.
Because this is what happens when you design a character based on owning the chuds, which is what this is. This wasn't some kind of creative, artistic decision. They were all sitting down there, yeah, they're not going to like this one, actively trying to piss people off when they design these characters.
It's a preaching moment. It's a, we're better than all of you incels out there, and we're going to show you by putting out something you hate. Ha 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 ha. Well, enjoy the unemployment fucking line, idiots.
And I don't have any evidence of that, but it sure does seem that way. And it makes a lot of sense when you know Neil Druckmann, big admirer of the Korea 4B movement or whatever the hell they call it over there. Big admirer of Anita Sarkeesian and her teachings. It all starts to come into place. And people are now actively calling for a boycott of these games, which, first off, I don't think works.
Make your own epic decision on these things, people. You don't need to join a boycott to just use your own rational judgment. Use your own rational judgment on things. Your judgment says to ignore everything and be a fan person. Go ahead. Enjoy your life. Do what you want. Throw your money anywhere you want. Hopefully you enjoy the games you buy. Quite honestly, hopefully you do. Or you could say, I'm more skeptical. My wallet's going to follow my skepticism. I'm going to wait and see in all these things. Take whichever route you want. You don't have to join a boycott, though, to do it, or to show, try to teach someone a lesson. In the end, this is about spending your dollars wisely and doing a little research into things before you purchase them. Common sense, really.
I'm not calling for a boycott. You want to play this piece of shit, you go right ahead. The only thing I will agree with that, I guess, is a minority opinion when it comes to these two games, is The Witcher 4. I would like to see more on that one. I'm not.
Again, you haven't seen anything on it. You haven't seen any gameplay. All you've seen is a cutscene they developed in their computer. That's it. It's not even necessarily a sequence that's in the game. I mean, it probably is, but it probably won't look like that because that's not in-game footage. You haven't actually seen anything. They are giving you a video that's just a general idea of what you could expect out of The Witcher 4. That's all they've given you. Just a general idea that may look quite different than that. I mean, it probably won't look tremendously different, but it might look slightly different than that and might even play slightly different than that. This game is still being developed. You haven't seen anything about the game yet. My concern is not so much with what they've shown at the Game Awards. My concern is with the rumors and hard rumors that have come out about the company and the direction they're going. Those are my concerns.
Not gonna. That's why I haven't really made any videos on Witcher 4, other than a short. And I don't make the shorts. I have someone that makes those. I don't want to jump on Witcher 4 just yet. I would like to see more. And I had the same stance with Grand Theft Auto 6. I would like to see more before, I get too critical on that game. Naughty Dog, Neil Druckmann, garbage company. I'll never forget them striking YouTubers, trying to take down people's platforms because they wanted to contain their leaks, which I do think that those leaks probably hurt those sales just a tad. They still sold all their pre-orders, most of them, but those leaks definitely got people really talking about that game right before it came out, and they knew that was going to happen, which is why they wanted to crush the leaks so they could get as many sales as they could. Because, spoilers, hitting Joel in the head with a 9-iron was not the best choice. It's like killing Mario and saying, okay, well, now Luigi's the main character out of nowhere. But this is an old story. I'm just saying, like, Neil Druckmann is a terrible person. Naughty Dog can F themselves.
All right.
I have no faith in them. Last of Us 2 is a piece of shit. And it looks like all of the changes they've made from Last of Us 1 to 2 have followed over into this game. So
I got nothing to say about all that, so I'm just ignoring it.
their entire studio is infected with bullshit. And you can see the smugness in this character the moment she pops on the thing. There's a reason she's sitting there.
Come on. Have you watched that trailer and thought, oh my God, that is a very likable and relatable character to me? Maybe a few of you out there said that. But honest to God, it's not a character that pulls me into this story. Not in this. I mean, it pushes me away is what it does automatically. It just pushes me away. It ain't because she's non-white, and it ain't because she's female. It's just the attitude and the way the character is written and portrayed. And it's, in my opinion, clearly done purposely.
Shaving her head right at the start of the trailer.
By the way, did anybody else notice the shaving the head thing? The razor is effing upside down. If you held your shaver upside down, you would slice the shit out of yourself. That's insane, by the way. I don't know what. I think they were laughing the whole time they made that. Hey, let's put the razor upside down. That's pretty funny. It's not funny. It's just stupid. It makes you look like you just don't care about your game. You don't even get the little details right.
That's why they turned the comments off when they dropped it, because they knew this was going to happen. They did it intentionally. And they're arrogant enough to think that people are going to come through for them, and they're going to rise above it, and this has become $1 million seller. Or not $1 million seller, a $100 million seller.
Oh, they might sell 1 million copies. It's possible. I mean, it's quite possible, I guess. I don't know, but I don't know how much money they sunk into this, but I think it's going to lose them money. But a lot of big studios don't care anymore. They're being backed by entities with such deep pockets. And it's the reason why we're not seeing more of what we want in gaming, these entities are pushing them to create this kind of content. And they have very, very deep pockets, so they can help the companies absorb the losses.
However much it takes for these games to be successful. But all the rumblings are that this is Naughty Dog's last chance. This is Naughty Dog's last chance. So as far as a boycott, those never work. And honestly, I don't think boycotts are a good look. If people want to buy this piece of shit intergalactic game, let them buy it. But see, we see a lot of memes like this: fragile masculinity, 100% incel, tears so DEI-licious. How's that working out for you? You guys can make these little memes, get your likes over on, and he didn't share this. This is somebody else that put this out here. He's just using it for the boycott thing. But, you know, you guys can get your little likes on social media, but how come you can't come over here and get anybody to like these trailers, just like you can't get anybody to buy the games?
Seems that way.
How'd Concord work out for you? That was a dream game. But I totally get people's reactions to these. And this is a good meme for it right here. Wait and see. It's just a trailer. Okay, reasonable. It happens again. Wait and see. Don't listen to the chuds. This is with Concord. I'm noticing something. Wait and see. Beep, boop. Nothing. Wait and see. Walking away. Walking away.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these games started in 2020. There's more coming. How much more can the game industry take before it collapses? Now, I'm not saying
I've been saying the gaming industry is collapsing. They're coming for a reset. It has to happen because otherwise it will implode. And it is imploding. It's crumbling from the top edges and falling down into the middle and being eaten up by molten lava. I mean, there are companies who are going with whatever agenda they've been going with. It's going against what the majority of gamers want, and they're paying the price for it. But you still got this happening because games are in development for many years. Are people taking notice of what's happening? Yes. But for the games, a lot of games that come out in this next year or the year after, it's too late. They can't correct course now. They're still coming out. You're going to see a lot of these games over the next couple of years come out. You're also going to see a lot of other companies, though, who are not going to make these mistakes, and their games are going to rise up because of it.
Totally, right? AA games, indie games, all of those will likely still keep coming. But these big, expensive AAA games, how many more will we see fail because they decided to go this DEI route back in 2020? You know, what can they do? At this point, I would probably delay the game further and fix things before I tried to release it. And a lot of these people are going to have to, they're going to have to come to terms with that. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about all this. I'd like to hear from you. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell, and we'll see.
All right, everybody. That's that for that. Thanks for Yellow Flash 2 for the video. And everybody, I will link it down below if you want to go back and watch it or go and leave a like for them or a comment or whatever. Drop down in the comments below. Let me know what you think about what I've said, what Yellow Flash 2 has said, and just what you feel about things. And we'll have some civil discussions where everyone's opinion is allowed, because that's what we do here. From Miss Valley Entertainment-News, Trent and I wish you a great day and a happy holidays, and we'll see you next time.